So here we are back on the golf course, Friday, a Labor Day weekend. Phil's got a little update for you on some things they're working on. We're getting to the cleanup mode of the project, especially on the back nine. So Phil, tell them what y'all have been working on.
One of the projects that's not really the scope of the renovation project, but for golf course maintenance staff, is to go through the desert areas around the tees and get a bunch of that cleaned up. We've got several of them already done. This is just an example of what we're doing. Thinning them out so you can find the ball, so you can play golf and just help with aesthetics.
We're here with Mr. Cahoon. His company's taking care of the cart path project for us, so we thought we'd get an update from him directly on where they are and when they're going to wrap up.
We're going to probably be done with the back nine toward the end of next week, and we're averaging probably about 10,000 square feet a day. We'll be done toward the end of September, beginning of October at the latest.
The good news is we're on schedule. We've got great folks on the project. Tell them a little bit about the materials and the specifications you're using for the project.
We're using 3,000 PSI concrete, which is fairly normal for cart path. We're using a San Diego buff color, which is predominantly what the color was before. They tore them all out. And if you look at it, you can see, it looks dark brown right now, but after it bleaches out, it turns light tan. We have the Terex dumpers bring the concrete up because we can't bring concrete trucks onto a finished golf course, so it caused us to have to haul the concrete in. And the Terex dumpers are a good piece of equipment that I bought, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years ago to do this. And you can see the forming down through here. This is the actual pouring of it. And this is the finished product. This was poured Wednesday of this past week. And you can see how it's lightening up to the light tan color now.
Here we are at number 10 tees. Cart path was poured on Tuesday. We let it set for a couple of days and harden off, and now the crews have been coming through and they're doing all the backfill and tie-in work. And it's coming out pretty clean. We're pretty happy with it. Some last minute raking and we'll be in really good shape.
Great to get an update from Mr. Cahoon on the concrete. Sounds like we're progressing there.
Yeah, I like where we're going.
It was really tempting to put our initials in there, though. We decided not to, but it was tempting, that fresh concrete.
Yeah.
Anyway, we wanted to touch on irrigation a little bit. That's moving along too on the front nine. Phil, you want to fill them in on that?
We continue to like our progress on it. We have 3 holes of main line left to put in. Should finish up next 10 or 12 days. And then after this weekend, we'll have 6 holes of irrigation left to put in, including the driving range. So we are moving along. The contractor's bringing in some more help, more staff, more pipe fitters, more laborers, and pace is picking up. We're on the last 30 days here. It's going to be a push, a race to the finish line, but we like where we are and we feel pretty good about it.
This is the area we were in last week when the APS crews were down in the trenches working. As you can see today, they've wrapped up, they've come back through, they've relayed the asphalt in these areas, and they plan to be done today and off property. Behind this project then we'll come in towards the end of September and we'll seal coat these roads so they all look new and uniform. We wish everybody a happy Labor Day, safe travels this weekend. If you're on the East Coast, we hope you avoid the hurricane that's imminent for Florida, and we hope to see those of you that are here at the barbecue on Monday. Have a great weekend.